All right, have and have not fans. This should be an interesting topic of discussion because it's one of, well, pretty much a trio of, well, maybe I'd say 2.5 of my most hated characters on the series right now. Yes, this kind of a rant just to give you a fair warning. But hey, before you go, if you decide not to watch the video, like it, please. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Hit subscribe if you are new. We're closing it. Yeah, I think we're less than 400 people away from 135,000 subscribers. Hit the bell notification and select all. That way you're notified whenever I post new content. And links to my social media accounts, they're in the description box below. This video is, well, we know in the trailer, I know that, it was a blink and you miss moment, but we got Madison in bed, shirtless, and we got Justin looking like he's knocking on a door. So based on the door and everything, or the hallways and everything, it looks like this is either at a hotel or this is in Madison's apartment. I'm guessing that after dinner, they decide to go back to, either again, a hotel or Madison's apartment. And, Justin most likely follows because, well, this is who he is as a character. And that's honestly all I got to say about it. Because, the reason I say 2.5 characters, I hate Justin, hate what they're doing with Jeffrey, and Madison. I don't know why, because he was honestly not one of my favorites, but I would say that he was one of the few newer characters who I felt wasn't forced into the narrative of the story. His backstory of going to school with Jeffrey was intriguing because it's like, oh, after only a couple minutes of screen time, it feels like he fits in well with the story instead of being something. Again, Jeffrey's old school mate, who we didn't really know back then but knew of, them knowing each other felt more believable and possibly getting together than the president-elect getting with Candace. You know what I mean? So I feel that they made Madison way too whiny and thirsty and cringy. I was really cringing during that dinner date that he and Jeffrey had. I'm like, okay, what the hell are they doing? So yeah, so I'm guessing they obviously end up at, and I hate to sound like a broken record, either a hotel or Madison's apartment. But given that Jeffrey opens the door with a robe on, I'm guessing it could be a hotel. And then Justin's there. So what's the point of the video? Honestly, I don't know. All I got to say, I even mentioned this in a live stream as a joke, and I was kind of serious and people loved it. If Justin dies, even if it is the worst episode in the entirety of Tyler Perry's The Haves and the Have-Nots, I will give that episode a 10 out of 10. Yes, if Jeffrey dies. Oh, I'm sorry. If Justin dies. I don't know about, Jeffrey's towing the line too. I ain't gonna lie. If he was gone from the series, I don't think I'd really miss him at this point. If Justin dies, that's an automatic 10 out of 10. I don't care if it's like the last 30 seconds of the episode. And, well, no, I don't know if I should say that because you know how Tyler Perry does. Like, a person will seemingly die in the cliffhanger, but when the show returns, oh, they're still alive. So, if Justin legit dies in an episode, that's an automatic 10 out of 10 for me because I just do not care about the character at all. It kind of stuns me to say it myself, but I think as nasty as he is, Kyle from The Oval, I feel like I could tolerate him more than Justin from The Haves and Have-Nots. I know some people might disagree. Some people might agree. Other people might be neutral, but that's how I feel. So this is just a heads up, and you can call me out for this if I happen to forget. If Justin ever dies in an episode of The Haves and Have-Nots, it's an automatic 10 out of 10. Even though I don't really think I'd forget saying that because that's a pretty big statement to make. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like I said, Justin and Madison were clearly in blink and you miss it moments during the trailer. So like I said before, post Bananas Foster, aka the last episode we had, which was episode 10, I'm guessing that Madison and Jeffrey decide to get dessert elsewhere, his apartment or hotel, and as a result, Justin pops up. So Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Madison's going to kill him? Do you think Jeffrey will kill him? Do you think Veronica will torture him and finally kill him herself? I don't know. But either way, I hope he dies this season, even though I don't think he will. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or hit me up on Patreon for as little as $1 a month.